Hey guys, so I haven't had like a patient story recently in a while, and so I was going to tell this one, but I was going to start out by talking about secretions because this is proof that you can always learn something. I don't know everything, nobody knows everything. There is always education that needs to be done. So I go to see a patient, they tell me that he needs to be suctioned. Typically, we don't really put suction in the home because when you start sectioning a patient that is having terminal secretions, they're just going to produce more secretions. And a lot of people don't know how to use it correctly. You can't, get as deep as you need to, etc., etc., etc. But I get there to see this guy, and he is foaming. He's got the froth coming from the mouth. And I've never seen that before. I've never seen that. So he's got froth coming out, a lot of foam, and I'm trying to figure out. I'm asking Sandy that I work with, what do I do? I've never seen this before, and she's telling me, to have him lay him from side to side, get something to wipe it out of his mouth, which is also good things for caregivers. I got some toilet paper or something, and then I got a washcloth and tried to scoop it out of his mouth as best I could, and then realized that I had a suction machine, and so I was able to suction a lot from this man. So anyway, sectioned him and sectioned him and sectioned him. I mean, like 1,000 milliliters. It was a lot. Got a lot of mucus out, and he's transitioning, obviously, but he's still kind of, with it. But he's got dementia. So he was responding in certain ways that were appropriate. When he'd had enough with me giving him the suction, he literally grabbed a hold of the suction one, and I thought he was going to break it. He just looked at me like, I don't want you to do this anymore. So I backed off. And at that point, he was sounding better. I started Levson, Hiscamine, Scope, whichever it is that you're doing. I had Sandy help me out. Thank you, Sandy. And she wrote me a order and sent it to the facility while I was there. Wonderful teamwork. But anyway, so the next thing was Sandy, had told me to move him side to side. So I had them come and help me move him to his other side. And he did let go of the wand, and he did let me move him. And once I rolled him over, he was soaked in urine. Now, he could have done that within the last 30 minutes. Who knows? But he was wet. I mean, he doesn't have any skin breakdown, so I know they're taking care of him. But anyway, I went ahead. I got somebody to help me, and I changed him, cleaned him up, wiped him down, changed him side to side, set him up in the bed, got him comfortable. And when I was walking into the bathroom, I turned around and he just grinned this big, toothless grin, and it just melted my heart. I was like, oh, he probably has no idea what he's doing, but he maybe, but I know he felt better. He had to have felt better because when I got there, I mean, he'd been sweating and, he had this foam coming out of his mouth, and he's also laying there in urine. And so, anyway, but he was done with me sectioning him, so I didn't continue doing that, but I got him to where he was okay. And again, we started the Levson, and I just told the facility to change positions, that we were probably still going to hear it throughout the night. So, you caregivers that have watched any of my videos that are thinking, I've seen the secretions, so I get it. I get it that sometimes it is, I get it now, that it's that bad. And I couldn't imagine being a non-healthcare professional person in a home with a patient and having that happen, and I would panic. So panic. But anyways, and his oxygen was good once I got him suctioned out. I mean, it was good beforehand. But anyway, so I just wanted to let you know that. I mean, those are the reasons why I do hospice, is what keeps you in it, is because little things like that. I mean, this poor man, he was, I just figured he was combative, that he would just agitate easily. But no, he's just was done, and when he's done with it, then he's done with it. And so, but for him to smile at me like that, I mean, I don't know how much energy it took for him to do that, but it was just, and he had to feel better, and it was just taking that extra time. And it doesn't matter if I'm not an aide. I am a healthcare professional. I know how to change a patient. I know how to bathe a patient. And I'm not above doing it. And no one should ever be above doing that, because that is the groundwork of what we do. And unfortunately, a lot of times, nurses don't want to do that kind of stuff. But if I do get a facility staff member, it's to get them to help me if I need them to help me. But if I go in and a patient needs to be changed or anything like that, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So if they need a bed bath, I'm going to do it. If they need help being fed, I'm going to do it. I scratched the lady's back the other day the whole time that I did her assessment because bless her heart, she was just itching so bad. She was squirming around on the bed. On the chair. But anyway, so yeah, that's the reasons why that I do this is because of little moments like that. Because that is just, this man probably has days to weeks to live, and in his final days I was able to provide him with that comfort. So anyways, everybody have a great night.